The reason a lot of designers don't charge as much as they should be for their work is because a lot of times they don't even understand what problem they are solving for their clients. So in this video, we're going to discuss about what are the real problems that you as a designer solve for your clients. Let's rock and roll. Hey designer friends, what is up? My name is Ron Sego. Welcome to Flux, where we talk about everything design related. And today I want to talk about the problems that you solve for your clients. There's a lot of discussions about this, especially when pricing, if you can show them that you're solving a big business problem for them, you can probably charge more money. Perhaps you've seen the videos about value pricing. And even I was talking about the fact that you don't want to be selling stuff like websites or logos, because then there's a whole commodity of things that other people can do this for a lower price and so forth. And you're having this debate about selling a commodity, but actually you're solving a problem for them. And if you can talk about the problem, and a lot of time when we talk about websites, we're talking about the business problem that this website is going to solve for them. So it's going to increase conversions, you're going to have more leads, you're going to have more sales. And that is a lot of the discussion that we have here. However, I want you to note, and the reason I'm making this video is to remember that not all the problems that you're selling to your clients or that you're solving by building, let's say, a website, but it's also true for branding and any other design project, are kind of like technical business related problems. And I'll explain what I'm saying. In general, everything that you purchase, you're purchasing to solve a problem, right? When you purchase a car, you basically do this because you need to get from point A to point B, right? That being said, there are a lot of types of cars, and the reason that most of us are buying more expensive cars are because they're giving us something extra, right? And the truth is that it's the same or even more noticeable in fashion, right? Of course, the problem that we're trying to solve for ourselves when we buy clothes is we don't want to be cold, right? Or we don't want to walk nakedly on the street. That being said, we are paying a lot of money for brands or for special types of clothes because it helps us to feel better, right? So they answer some kind of an emotional need that we have. And it's true for fashion, it's true for cars, and actually it's true for everything that you're purchasing. A lot of the value in the purchase is because it solves something emotional for you, meaning it feels good, it's nice, it makes you more confident. Like the whole, let's say, boss suit industry is actually selling you confidence, right? You're gonna walk with this suit and you're gonna feel more confidence, right? And that's why you're gonna sign that big deal. And that's why they can charge a lot of money for that suit or this pen or whatever. And this is actually true when you're designing websites, right? It's not only that it's going to be faster, it's going to be all of these technical details that you're basically building the websites for, but actually the underlying, and sometimes this is not talked about, not even between you and the client, is how is this going to make them feel, right? Is this going to make them feel proud in the company that they manage, right? Let's say you're working with an entrepreneur. They're actually building their baby here, right? And now they're actually ashamed of showing their mom or whatever potential employees the website because it's just ugly, right? And so by making it more beautiful, perhaps they're going to be more confident, right? And they're going to feel proud in their business. A lot of when we're helping smaller businesses, like let's say a lawyer, when you give them a website that looks amazing, right? They're gonna be more confident when clients call them. They know they saw something amazing. It helps them feel more professional. Perhaps they're gonna charge more money. And so a lot of these things are actually kind of like under the surface, right? Nobody walks into like a Louis Vuitton shop and says, oh, I need this bag because I want to, impress my friends. Nobody says these things out front, even though they are, reality. So for us as designers, we have to, when we talk to our clients, we have to read under the surface, right? A lot of time you'll see something like, there's a new marketing manager in the company, so they're going to do a rebranding. not because they're trying to solve a big problem, not because the company really needs it, just because they're new here, they want to do it their way, they want to show their boss that they did a big project and they want to get promotion for it, and they want, it's ego driven. And a lot of times this would be the case. Now, if you're a designer trying to figure out, hey, why are you hiring me? And they'll come up with a bunch of non-truth reasoning, because the market has changed and blah, blah, blah. It's your job, it's part of the discovery process, it's part of the interview, trying to understand what you're actually solving here for. It's really to understand these motivation and actually the true motivation. Now again, as I said, they will never come out in front and tell you, I do this to be proud, I do this because I want to impress my boss, and so forth. So this is where you need to start understanding a little bit about people and about emotion and about emotional drivers, and asking them, so why are we doing this right now? What will happen if this is going to be a success? How would your personal life look like if this is going to be a success? How are your personal life going to look like if this is a failure? And you have this conversation with them because you're trying to understand what scares them. You're trying to understand what dream they're trying to go after. And the point here is, a lot of people are looking for the answer, yes, if this website is successful, it's going to increase our sales 20%. And sometimes you will get these answers, but a lot of times you won't get these answers, and you have to dive deeper to understand what are the emotional causes behind the project. Because remember, at the end of the day, and this is where the true value lies, all of the examples that we get from fashion, from car manufacturers, from whatever, the best, most profitable companies are those that are actually selling the emotional solution, not the technical, yeah, okay, your car is good, it's not going to break. That's given, right? Your website is going to, run fast and convert and be optimized for SEO. That's given. But what about the emotional level that it gives me as a client purchasing from you? What about that, and how you can add actually that emotional level into working with you? How can you help them feel proud? How can you help them feel confident with the work that they're doing for you? If you figure this one thing out, if you understand the emotional side of the value that you provide to your clients, then you are on the way of becoming really high value and creating a brand for yourself that's going to set you up apart from everybody else. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you understand this concept, if you're struggling with it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.